Hi friends, welcome to Ahiluarts channel. I am Uma. In this video, we are going to see this beautiful heart motif. Valentine's Day is around the corner, so we are bound to do some projects with hearts. So this is what we are going to do. After this tutorial, we'll do another tutorial to make something with the heart motifs. What we are doing, I'm planning on it. So this video, let's start learning this simple heart crochet. Like we have been done few of the heart patterns earlier. I'll share the link in the description, but this is I won't say it's simple, but it's I won't say it's easy, but the pattern is simple. Okay, so let's start doing this. First, for doing this, what we are going to do is we are going to do a granny square of 2 rounds, 1 and 2, normal granny square, and then we will work on the heart shape. Okay, so let's start doing this. Take any color of your own choice. I'm using 4-ply yarn with 5.5 mm hook, so you will get this approximately 6 inches of heart. If you want a smaller heart, what you can do is you can avoid doing the second round of the granny square, and you can continue the other outer pattern in the first round. Okay, but again you can do with the 3-ply yarn with 4 mm hook to attain the same pattern with lesser size. Okay, so do 4 chains and do a slip stitch into the first chain to form a ring. Okay, now what we are going to do is 1 2 3, this will be our first double crochet, and then 2 more double crochet like how we are doing the granny square, and chain 2, three double crochets, then again chain 2, three double crochets, and the final side chain 2, 3 double crochets, and don't forget the last corner chain 2, and then slip stitch into the top chain of chain 3. Okay, now we have formed the first round of the heart, which is nothing but a granny square. Now what we are going to do is chain 3 and do a double crochet in the next 2 double crochets, and we know the corner rule, which is 3 2 3. So I'm doing 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. Now again in the next side, do 1 double crochet in each of the 3 stitches, and in the corner do 3 2 3. So this is what I'm going to continue till the end. So we'll be having 9 stitches in each of the sides, right? 3 corners, 3 stitches, and 3 corners, 3 in the corner. So continue till you reach this corner. We'll start the next round. Okay, see, I've completed the granny square. I'm having 9 stitches in all the sides, 3 3 3 3 3 3, and all the sides having 9 stitches. Now what we are going to do is we are going to make the picot here and here to make space for this arc. Okay, so now we are in the 4th stitch. You see 3 and 4 in the chain 3. So in the 5th stitch you do a slip stitch and do 1 2 3 chains, and again in the same stitch do a slip stitch. You got it? In the 5th stitch we have done the picot. Let me show you again. After you slip stitch into the chain 3, which will be our 4th stitch, right, in the next 5th stitch you do a slip stitch 1 2 3 and do another slip stitch into the same stitch which made a picot. Now in all the other stitches we are going to do single crochet till we reach the opposite side, not the opposite side, the adjacent side. You see, these are the two sides we want the arch, right? So what we are going to do is do single crochet in each of the stitches, and in the chain 2 we have to do 3 stitches. Okay, we will be using all those 3 stitches. So 1 2 and 3. Now again in all the stitches we are doing single crochet. This pattern won't just be giving you the hard structure, but also it will be a little more stiff because we are doing single crochet and half double crochet, so it will be little more stiffer than the any other hard pattern we are doing. So I have reached the corner. Now 3 single crochets, and 9 stitches in the next 9 stitches. And again in the corner 3 single crochet, and here in the adjacent side what we are going to do is for 4 stitches we are doing single crochet just like we did in the opposite side. So 1 2 3 4, you see 1 2 3 4, and in the 5th stitch we are going to do the picot, which is nothing but slip stitch, chain 3 and slip stitch into the same stitch, and in the remaining 4 stitches continue to do the single crochet. Here in this corner also we are doing 3 stitches, and the opposite side we are doing remaining 4 single crochet because we have started from the 5th stitch only, right? So it will be little bit harder to do in the chain 3 because there is already a slip stitch in there, but just take the 2 loops and do a single crochet. Okay, so this is how we form the picot for making the heart structure. Now we have to start from this end, so I am going to fasten this yarn and start from here. This after this row, if you want, you can change the color to have only this square in one color and all this border and the arch in the other color. Okay, I'm not doing color change, but I'm just telling if you want to change the color, this is where you will be doing. So I am slip stitching into the picot to make sure my stitch is stiff, and then I'm fastening this off. So that all this tail end will be weaved in when we do the arch. Now take the same color or another color which is complementing the first color. Do a slip knot. Okay, now you see we have 3 stitches in the center, right? This is where the middle stitch is where we are forming the heart structure. So what we are going to do is, in the middle stitch, in among the 3 stitches, 1 2 3, in the middle stitch insert new end and chain 1. That's it. We are not doing anything in there. And in the next stitch, which is the the third stitch in the corner, do a single crochet. Okay, so after this we'll be having 1 2 3 4 stitches in between to skip, right? So now after the single crochet, what we are doing is do a quadruple crochet. Quadruple crochet is nothing but for triple crochet we will yarn over twice and do a pull through thrice. But since we have 4 stitches in here, if we do the triple crochet, it will be a little more congested. So what we are doing is we are doing a quadruple. 1 2 3, yarn over thrice and then insert into the picot. Do the pull through 4 times. 1 2 3 and 4. You see, this is what we are going to continue for 9 stitches all in the picot. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 oh 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so 1 2 3, yarn over thrice. Don't forget to weave in the tail end. Here, don't worry, this will be actually a little bit looser, but we will adjust this in the next round. Okay, so yarn over thrice. 1 2 3 4. Do the stitches as much tighter as you can. 1 2 3. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3. Yarn over, insert. 1 2 3 4. So how many we have done? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Only 2 more. 1 2 3. You adjust the picot to have the space needed. 1 2 3. And the last quadruple. You see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Now if you see here, we have started the single crochet in the third stitch in the corner. So now we are doing the same in the first stitch in the corner. Skip 1 2 3 4 stitches, and in the first stitch in the corner we have 3 stitches in the corner, right? And in the middle stitch, actually do a single crochet, because we have started with a single crochet, right? So do a single crochet, and the one side of the heart is taking its structure. Now do single crochet in all the stitches. Continuously. Now in this middle stitch, in the corner middle stitch, what we are doing is single crochet, chain one and single crochet, because we want to have a pointy edge in the bottom, right? We don't just have to have a blunt edge, right? Then it will spoil the heart structure. So we are doing single crochet, chain one, single crochet in the exact middle stitch, so that we will use the single chain one in here on the next round also. Okay, and then continue the same. This side is gonna be mirror of the same side. All single crochets here, and once you reach this corner stitch, this middle stitch in the corner, we will do 9 quadruple crochet in the picot, and I'll meet you here and how to end this round and start the next round. Okay, see, I have completed the opposite side with 9 quadruple, and here in the end what we are going to do is how we have done in the beginning. In the first stitch, after the 4 stitches in the corner stitch, we have 3 stitches in the corner, right? We have used the first and the second and the third in the starting. So in the first stitch, do a single crochet, and in the middle stitch just do a slip stitch, nothing else. Okay, if you feel like this shape is okay for you, you don't have to do the last round, but if you do the last round, it will give you a perfect edging for this arc. We are going to do half double crochet. These previous 2 rounds we have done single crochet. Now we are going to do half double crochet. Okay, so this is the last round. See, it's very simple. We have only done 1 2 3 4 rounds, right? And the 5th round is the last round. What we are going to do is, now since we have to form this deep structure here, do a slip stitch into the next single crochet. Okay, you might be having a tail end here to weave in, don't forget that. So slip stitch into the next single crochet, and do single crochet, 2 single crochet in the first quadruple crochet. In this stitch alone we are doing single crochet to increase the height little by little. Okay, so 1 slip stitch into the single crochet and 2 single crochets in the quadruple, and here on we are doing 2 half double crochets in each stitch, because we know the stitches are little bit loose because we have done a quadruple, right? So we are doing 2 stitches in each quadruple. Okay, after the 9 quadruple stitches, which will be 18 half double crochets, we are going to continue one half double crochet in each of the single crochets till the bottom. Okay, we have reached the bottom of single crochet, right? You might remember that we have done a chain one in the bottom in the previous round, right? So in the chain one, do half double crochet, chain one and half double crochet to maintain the pointy edge of the heart. You see, in the chain one where we had single crochet, chain one and single crochet, we are doing half double crochet, chain one and half double crochet only in the chain one. So the increase also is happening as well as the structure is also maintained. And then this is the mirror side of the first side. I'm just doing. Okay, one thing to note here is if you do a half double crochet, chain one and half double crochet, you might tend to miss the next stitch immediately after the chain one because it's single crochet and it will be buried inside the stitch. So don't forget to do a single crochet, half double crochet in the immediate next stitch. Okay, if you don't do that, then the heart will be little bit inclined to one side, which will be not looking good. So and then once you reach the end of single crochets, we are going to do 2 half double crochets in each of the 9 stitches, right? So 1, 2, see, this heart is having total of 5 rounds only, and we don't even have to cut the yarn except for the 3rd round, right? And also I forgot to tell you, if you want to have the border row alone in a separate color, you can do that in the half double crochet round alone. If you want to do it in a separate color, you can do that, but I don't prefer that because we are doing 2 stitches in each of the quadruple, right? And that will make the quadruple little more exposed and elongated when it comes to the different color, because now you see the gap in each stitch is not visible as much as but when you use a different color in the border, it may seem a little bit odd. I don't like that, but if you feel like the border can be in a different color, you can always do that. If you are doing like 4 to 5 hearts to make a wall hanging or a welcome hanging, you can always do the corresponding border colors in each other. Like yellow heart will be having red border and red heart will be having yellow border. Okay, here after the, okay, sorry, I forgot like how we have done the single crochet in the first stitch alone, because we have to do the deep V, right? So we have started the half double crochet in the second stitches. So in the second stitch, second last stitch, we should stop the half double crochet, and we have to do 2 single crochet in the last quadruple and a slip stitch into the next single crochet, and when you insert into the first stitch, just do a slip stitch. And one thing is, don't chain one on the top. If you do the chain one on the top, it may be not a deep V in the heart. So what I have done is, after you slip stitch into the middle stitch, I have just fastened this off and I have weaved in the bottom, not on the top. So after the slip stitch, instead of chain one, just take it down so that the tail end stays below, and then we can weave in the tail end. Instead of the top row, we can weave in the bottom row, not bottom row, in the next row. See? Or if you want to make a wall hanging of only one heart, you can always do with the tail end. You can always make a loop and then fasten the yarn. Okay. Here. How do you like these hearts? Just simple and easy, right? Once you have understood what we are doing and which stitch we are doing, it is very easy and very beautiful to do this. Okay, I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please like it and share it with your friends. Help us grow, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so that you never miss any video. More importantly, share your work in Instagram, tagging at Ahiluarts, or you can post it in our Facebook group, Ahiluarts All About Crochet. Until I see you in another interesting, beautiful tutorial, it's Uma saying bye bye. Thank you so much.